Hello my lovely Trails fans, welcome back to our next episode of Trails from Zero. Alrighty, can't remember if I've spoken to the people in this area, so I'm just going to do that real quick. More and more trains are up and running thanks to the increase in tourism. I've heard people predict that there'll be more tourists than usual this year too. You know what that means? More trains. For a train buff like myself, there's no greater joy in the world than that. So the bustling central square is right over there. I can't miss my chance to see it in the limelight while the festival is going on. Excuse me, are you a local? If it's no trouble, could you recommend me some popular sightseeing spots? Phew, the train station's getting pretty crowded now. I'd be lucky if I can get all the packages delivered today. Oh, I think somebody mentioned last time as well. If we go to East Street real quick. Oh. I believe the Dr. Neocortex mentioned that we can actually see where all of the braces are stationed by looking at the boards. There are a large number of requests posted for braces. Braces shift schedules posted. Okay, so Arios is in Le Mans. Tango Gate for Scott. That's really cool. So we might want to take a look at that in the future just to see where everyone's kind of at. Let's see, go over to Ursula Road. I wanted to try travelling alone just once in my life. I've heard all kinds of wild things about Crossbell, but it's been an enjoyable experience overall. I think there's anyone else here. I might take a look at the sandbar. Double check. I think at some point there's supposed to be somebody around here that we can talk to. It might not be here yet though. Okay, yep, they're not here yet. So we'll keep an eye out for that before the end of the chapter. Let's go to St. Ursula. So to start the urgent quest, we need to speak to the receptionist. So I'm going to talk to everybody except the receptionist. Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. The city is in the middle of celebrating the anniversary festival. I'm sure you are all looking forward to the festivities, right? The most important thing to remember when travelling is to enjoy the cultural uniqueness of the country you're visiting. For example, famous hospitals like this are perfect sightseeing spots with all their research labs and people. I genuinely feel at home here. Maybe it's because of the view of Lake Elm. Sure, the anniversary festival may be going on, but to the patients who can't travel, out here is like a beautiful oasis. Oh, good morning. The concert yesterday was great, wasn't it, Randy? Thank you so much for inviting me. I know the other girls had a great time too. Heh, showing ladies a good time is my life's mission. Going on a date with 3 different nurses is pretty daring, Randy. You're telling me? It seems he's learned nothing from the blunder that got him kicked out of the CGF. And yet he complains when Lloyd goes out on a date with a couple of girls. I've heard this hospital has equipment that can automatically assess a person's health. Honestly, with the exhaustion I build up by doing the housework day in, day out, I'd love to have a checkup. Having to stay in bed during the whole anniversary festival must be a shame, don't you think? I want to go above and beyond with my cooking the next few days just so the patients don't feel like they're missing too much. But I still have to make sure I don't go too crazy. If you can't strike a good balance, the whole thing will come tumbling down. Nyop, nyop. Huh? I thought the hospital food was going to be light and unappetizing, but boy was I wrong. The anniversary festival. Sorry, but I can't say I'm interested in it. Despite what you may think, I came to Crossbell for purely academic reasons. You won't see me crying over a lack of free time unlike the other interns. This building is where all the doctors and nurses live. Living together with all your co-workers sounds like a blast, don't you think? Not for everybody. Sweep, sweep. The hospital dormitories are quite pretty, don't you think? Since hospital staff work so late, these rooms don't see much use. Certainly works out well for me. Yeah, a little easier to clean, I guess. Okay, we'll pay a visit upstairs. My practical training session is being held in one of the exam rooms this evening. I'll show that professor what I'm made of. I think it looks like Ursula is not sleeping away. This roof is so big that they managed to fit a whole nother building on top of it. That's amazing. If you climb to the top of the research ward, would you be able to see Crossbell City? Are you kidding me? Where the heck did the doctor sneak off to? I'm just a resident. I'm not qualified to deal with everything that comes across his desk. Oh, don't want to go there. I want to do from the bottom up. And I think it's the regular secretary down here, not the nurse's admin secretary. Now, everything's going to be alright, but first we need to be nice and quiet for everyone else in here, okay? Once your fever's been taken care of, I promise we'll head straight to the anniversary festival. Wow, I want to go to the festival. Apparently Dr. Gailey's son is part of one of the city's downtown gangs. He's probably just in his rebellious phase. It'll pass soon enough, I'm sure. I came to pick up my grandpa's medicine from the doctor. I hope he'll actually take it this time. I tweaked out my hips at the festival's opening ceremony. I must be getting pushed around one way to the next by the crowd, and it got me good. That's not going to stop me though. The festival's only begun. I'm going to get fixed up real quick and get back to partying. There's never a slow day at St. Ursula, that's for sure. The residents have been absolutely dragging since the anniversary festival began, as if all the energy was wrung right out of them. I suppose this calls for a stern talking to. Can't be losing morale now. I had plans to attend Arkansas with my son tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be able to make it. I look at myself trying to smooth things over with my son like this, and I feel rather ashamed at how I've sunk as a father. Now, did she just fall asleep while standing? It appears so. A practical skill like that may prove beneficial someday. I should practice. People keep reminding me that we're already on the second day of the anniversary festival. Well, after 72 hours without sleep, researching with Chief Ursula, and time just completely lost all meaning. So it's the second day of the anniversary festival, is it? Now's the time we see injuries spike. People get so riled up with excitement that they tune out their surroundings, and that's all it takes. How nice would it be if those petty gang members aren't carried into the hospital again tomorrow? I'm not holding my breath though. This blows. If I didn't get hurt like an idiot, I'd be in full-blown festival mode. Doesn't that young'un slumped in bed over there look pretty down in the dumps? Oh my bleeding heart. I guess I'll gift him one of my prize magazines. That will cheer him up, no doubt. After covering for me yesterday, I'm happy that Mayfair and Cerrone were given the day off. We really had a blast yesterday. Now that we're back on the job, we ought to put all that energy to good use. Where was I yesterday? Here, of course. There's no such thing as rest for nurses. After all, patients aren't going to treat themselves, are they? Oh, Lloyd, back on the job already, huh? Did you all have a nice little break? Definitely. I was finally able to relax at home for the first time in a while. I did not do much at all, so yes, it was very nice. Little's right. If you ask me, one day hardly counts as a real break at all. Especially when I missed out on painting the town red with you, Cecile. All things considered, I'd say my day went pretty well too. I'm doing a little observation here at St. Ursula to get a feel for how doctors operate, for future reference. It's easy to understand how they became so renowned in their respective fields, seeing how exact and efficient they are. This hospital's quite cosy, I must say. Until my leg fully recovers, I plan to simply relax and enjoy what St. Ursula has to offer. Ah, shouldn't Dr. Gwenter be here already? My heart can't wait any longer. That reserved, easygoing attitude, oh, he's exactly my type. Is she here for Kerr or for the doctor? The anniversary festival started, huh? I bet that Dr. Gwenter is already out fishing by now. I heard the hospital would be improving the quality of their meals a bit, but guess what they brought me? A tofu burger! Huh, as if I'm going to be tricked into eating something as foul as that. Don't these people know that lunch should consist of steak and wine? Just how luxurious a life has he been living? This hospital really is huge, but not huge enough to contend with the size of my abode. What? It's the truth. How big is your house? Oh, the special support section? The anniversary festival is going on right now, isn't it? I'll admit it's hard to tell when you're in here. I know something so happy is happening within arm's reach, but it feels as if it's a far-off world. Poor girl. I think that's basically everyone's spoken to, so I'll head back down to reception. I'm trying to decide on whether I want to integrate a card key system in front desk operations. If people could get cards with their information loaded onto them beforehand, it would greatly decrease the load our receptionists carry. On the other hand, handling the mass production of the cards and ensuring patients' privacy are quandaries that would very much need to be solved. Where could you be, Doctor? Good afternoon, Sarah. We saw the support request you submitted. Oh, the special support section? I'm glad you could stop by. Is something the matter? Yes. We are here because one of St. Ursula's doctors went missing, right? You seem awfully calm for a situation like this. Oh, well, I wouldn't call it calm exactly. I think exasperated is a bit more accurate. Exasperated? Could you clarify the details of your request? There seems to be a misunderstanding over how severe we each consider a missing person case to be. Yes, I should probably explain. The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Gwenter. Dr. Gwenter as well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times. Dr. Gwenter, wasn't he the man with blue hair and glasses that we met before? And by missing he really meant the guys playing hooky. If we're being blunt, yes. The hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, so we are at quite a loss without him. I see. So the real heart of the matter is that you don't know where the doctor's run off to. Yes, unfortunately that's exactly right. I'm sorry everyone, it might have been irresponsible for me to write the request like I did, gone missing and all that. What do you think, guys? I think we could postpone this if we want. Based on the information given, the level of urgency seems quite low. Maybe so, but I say we take a crack at it. I'd hate to leave Sarah in the lurch. I suppose there's still a chance he could have gotten mixed up into some trouble. Sarah! Oh, Lighton, need I remind you not to shout in here? You wouldn't want to disturb our patients. Sorry about that. Hey, if it isn't our favourite assault victim, how are you holding up, man? What? Oh, hey everyone, I really appreciate everything you did for me. Wait, that's not the problem right now. Sarah, where the heck is Dr. Gwenter? About that. I'm sorry, Lighton, he still isn't back. You're joking, right? Oh goddess, what does he expect me to do with all this work? I'm just an intern. There's no time to complain. I can do some of it at the very least. What was up with that? Oh, Dr. Gwenter pushes his work onto Lighton pretty regularly. and with him absent, Lighton is desperately trying to chip away at the mountain of work he left behind. I can only imagine how much stress he must be under. Yeah, doubt we can leave this one hanging if that's the case. We've got to do it for poor Lighton. I agree, he is certainly deserving of pity. Well, alright then. Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Gwenter might have gone? Oh, does this mean you're accepting my request? Thank you, everyone. Recently, Dr. Gwenter has been talking about participating in an anniversary festival fishing tournament. It's quite possible that his disappearance had something to do with that. Considering he left during work hours, he should probably still be wearing his lab coat. I'm sure he'll stick out like a sore thumb. Ducking out of work for a fishing tournament? Sounds like this is more than just some once-in-a-while hobby. If it involves fishing, I'm sure the Fisherman's Guild and East Street will know something. Alright, we accept your request, Sarah. Once we find him, we'll contact the hospital and bring him back. That'd be perfect, thanks so much. It's also really unfair on the intern because this intern might decide he doesn't even want to practice at this hospital anymore from having to do all that. It's a lot of stress to be putting on somebody just because you're lazy. Alrighty, so Fisherman's Guild it is. Excuse us? Looks like nobody's in. I figured we'd be able to find a clue about Dr. Gwenter if we came here. Did all those fishing fanatics head out to the tournament or whatever it was? If they have, then our would-be clue has already left the building. Wait a moment. Please, I still sense a presence somewhere inside. Oh crap, I'm late. Huh? Well, if it isn't Detective Lloyd. Great timing, Copen. You got a second to answer a quick question? Sorry man, I don't have time to sit here and chit-chat. I gotta hurry to the Fisher Cup out on Ursula Road Sandbar. It's just about to start. The Fisher Cup? That the fishing tournament? Oh, so you guys already knew about it. I should have known. Nothing gets past an angler. The Fisher Cup is a tournament held in honour of the Fisherman's Guild president, Mr. Fisher. Wait, I just said that I don't have time to sit around here chit-chatting. If I don't get out there pronto, all the older guys will snag the best spots. Just one more thing. Among those attending the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses, blue hair and a white lab coat? You talking about Joachim? I'm pretty sure he was coming today, yeah. Bingo. Yeah. Oh, are you all going to enter the tournament too? In that case, take this. Huh? What's this? I'm giving it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak. I don't ever recall committing to this tournament, so is this really okay? Wait, damn it, I forgot I was running late. Sorry guys, got a jet. You'd better get moving if you want to make it. For someone in a hurry, he really went out of his way. Yeah. Anyway, we know Dr. Gwenter should be headed to the sandbar on Ursula Road. We must hurry and reel him in. Caught his enthusiasm, Tot? Silence. Alrighty, let's head out there. Oh, would you look at this? And there he is. They look like they're enjoying themselves. I'm impressed they can be so carefree with all of these monsters on the highway. There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Were they scared away by the horde of fishermen? I kind of doubt that. But either way, we've found our fishing tournament. All that's left to do is to find Dr. Gwenter. Quite a few people out here. It's been a while since I last fished at this sandbar. If we came out here all willy-nilly, we'd get surrounded by monsters before our hooks hit the water. Oh, there you are, Lloyd. I see you brought your SSS buddies too. I'm glad you could make it. Behold the Fisher Cup, a tournament where you can show off your fishing skills to honour the Fisherman's Guild President, Mr. Fisher. I call it a tournament, but it's more akin to a social gathering for all fishing enthusiasts. You sadly missed the full explanation, so you'll have to settle for that quick rundown. Oh, more competitors for the Fisher Cup. Feel free to find yourself an open spot and fish, fish, fish. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah, fishing is truly delightful. I guess what they say is true. The heart really is soothed with the cast of your line. It always helps me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital. Blue hair, white lab coat. I think we've got our man. Excuse me, are you Dr. Joachim Gwenter? Joachim, yes, that's me. I apologise, but I'm in the middle of something important. Did you need some... Aha! Finally a bite. He's not even listening. I am. I'm hooked on your every word. Lame pun. Excuse me, sir. Sarah, one of the hospital receptionists, sent us a request to track you down, Doctor. Your repeat absences are causing problems for Lighton and the rest of the staff. I've got you now. Oh wow, a viper head, and a pretty big one at that. I can tell my daily trips from the hospital are finally starting to pay off. The dude's in his own little world. Sorry, bud, but I don't think he heard a single thing you said. I think you'll have to explain yourself again, Lloyd. But I was already yelling. I assure you that won't be necessary. The hospital staff is awaiting my return, right? It's nice to meet you all. I'm Dr. Joachim Gwenter. I'm just a simple associate professor over at St. Ursula Hospital. Can't help but feel that we've met before. Deja vu, perhaps? I suppose there's really no point in trying to remember them. No, I wouldn't call this deja vu. We should have started with an introduction. Oh well, better late than never, right? I'm Lloyd Bannings, member of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Now, Dr. Gwenter, will you... It's fine, Lloyd. I understand the dilemma. So does that mean you'll return to the hospital? That's a good question, ma'am. However, I've been looking forward to the Fisher Cup for the last 2 months. It's kind of a big deal for us anglers. And since I won't have any free time during the festival, I figured I'd treat myself with this little fishing trip. Do you have no sense of responsibility as a physician? Well, of course I do. My wrist is awfully sore from all the apology letters I had to write every time I snuck out of the hospital last month. It's a good thing my old chum Lighton was there to help me write half of them. We're getting a little off topic now. What do we have to do to convince you to return to the hospital? Let me think about that. Well, since we're already at the Fisher Cup, why don't we settle this over a battle of the baits? You mean fishing? Exactly. If you manage to reel in something larger than the viper head I just caught, I'll gracefully accept defeat and return. Simple, right? So it all comes down to a fishing match, eh? You think you're up for it, Lloyd? Fine, I accept your challenge. Any rules I should know of? Spoken like a true angler. I'll show my viper head to Surdin in a little bit. Once you've caught a fish of your own, have him inspect that one as well. As long as you catch a larger fish than my viper head, you'll be declared the winner. Keep in mind that there are no do-overs. Once you've shown your fish to Surdin, that's it. Oh, and no leaving the sandbar. Come with all your gear in hand, because leaving the sandbar to supply is forbidden. So, how do the rules sound? No complaints from me. I hope I have enough bait on me. Maybe I should ask the other fishermen if I don't, though. I think it's time we start our bait off. Good luck, Lloyd. Let's have some fun. Ooh. So he wants me to potentially spend hours trying to get him to go back to the hospital where there might be a medical emergency that he would be needed for. He is incredibly irresponsible. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy. Wow, that was a monster of a catch. I think I found the perfect fishing spot. Oh, you guys members of the Fisherman's Guild too? I suppose I am for the time being. Nice to meet you, my name is Lloyd. Lloyd? That's a pretty funny coincidence, if I do say so myself. What do you mean? We share the same name, my boy. I'm Lloyd, a master fisher of the Fisherman's Guild. Surdin asked me to be a special guest at the tournament, so I packed my things and came all the way from La Burle. Thought I recognised this guy. I'll be here for the duration of the anniversary festival. Let's reel in some prize catches, alright, other Lloyd? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is this the Lloyd that Estelle was talking about earlier? Looks like you're in the middle of a match yourself, so have a great time out there. I only saw it for a second, but boy was Joachim's catch enormous. You're gonna have to pull out all the stops to beat that monster. A catfish should do the trick, cause it's king of this lake. Well, that's reassuring. Come on, kid, don't make that face. Your first priority should be to have fun. You know what, I'll give you a useful piece of advice. Don't go for the deadliest catch right off the bat. The trick is to start off by stocking up on small fry first. The real money catchers won't be satisfied with some dinky earthworm. You gotta bait them with real food like small fish. This spot's good for catching small fry. Here, try fishing with this bait. Thanks, I appreciate it. So I have to start small, huh? Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, I don't want to run through all my bait, so better save. Nothing wrong with starting small before going big. Let's see. Let's go with the feather tackle and red flies. Okay, I believe that's what I need for the catfish. I should be able to get that over here. I think it's the bamboo? No, novice. Oh, nice. Got the catfish right away. Oh, got a steel wrist too. What does that do? Oh, it just prevents faint. That should give us what we need. I've already checked out Joachim's Viper head, so it's all up to you now. Out of all the fish you caught, the largest among them was a catfish. Is this the fish you want to challenge him with? Sounds good. I'll go grab Joachim so I can announce the results. Are you sure your fish measures up to mine? I'm not sure, but I don't plan on losing to you. Yeah, I'm excited to see the results. If you'll do the honors, sir, then judge away, my friend. Let's see. Dr. Gwenta's corner, we've got an impressive viper head. Out of all the fish Lloyd caught, the largest among them was a catfish. After judging, the winner is... Good. Lloyd Bannings. Come again? Are you sure there wasn't an error in your judgment? Them's the breaks, bud. Lloyd's fish is absolutely massive. Trust me, my eyes never lie. You're kidding. You did it, Lloyd. Hell yeah. You never failed to deliver. I won. Fate is cruel. Well, a win's a win. Here's a little present to celebrate your victory. Thank you, Dr. Gwenta. I appreciate it. Now it's time for me to hold up my end of the bargain. Off to the hospital I go. Really? I was expecting you to throw more of a fuss. Excuse me, miss. I'm not some rowdy child. Anyway, our little match was a great opportunity to get some quality fishing in. I'm more than satisfied for the time being. Huh? He's a crafty one, ain't he? He was totally using us to buy more fishing time, I bet. Utterly despicable. I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. It was a pleasure, Surden. I'll see you around. Sure, pal. Look forward to seeing you at the next competition. Likewise, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, Special Support Section, I have a hospital to attend to. I'll be waiting at the bus stop if there's anything else you need from me. That dude had us completely wrapped around his finger. He's cunning, all right. I do not trust him in the slightest. He might swim away the moment we take our eyes off of him. Yeah, we should take the same bus to make sure he actually goes back to the hospital. Where in the world were you, Doctor? Do you know how many people you've inconvenienced by disappearing without a word? Well, if you must know, I was competing in an intense event known as the Fisher Cup. It was put on by the Fisherman's Guild, and seeing that I am a member, I couldn't possibly skip it. I have the Angler's Code to uphold. This is serious, Dr. Gwenta. You do realise that Lighten is filling in for you as we speak, don't you? Oh, Lighten is? I really am blessed to have such a capable pupil. I think it would be rude of me to rain on his parade, considering how hard he's working, so why not let things continue as they are? Yes, I think that's for the best. It'll be very educational for him. Very educational indeed. Get back to work this instant. Yes, ma'am. Is this guy always like this? He's supposed to be an associate professor, so I presume he has the qualifications. They do say it's a fine line between genius and insanity. That's enough before he hears us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I'll have to excuse myself here. Next time we meet, let's go fishing again, alright? I won't take no as an answer. Again? Ignore that. I don't know what he's talking about. So do you need anything else from us? Ah, no, that should be everything. Thanks for the help. You four are lifesavers. I don't know how else we could have got him back this quickly. If you're ever in need, please don't hesitate to come to us. We will make sure to provide as much assistance as we can. Thank you. You can count on us as well. See you around. That doctor is terrible. So is he actually attending to any of his patients right now? Where did he go? Better not have snuck off again. Thanks for finding Dr. Gwenter. Honestly, it is so much to ask for him to get his work done rather than dump it all on me. I can only handle so much, you know. What a shame. And here I thought I did a good job of slipping out without anyone noticing today. I wish you hadn't found me so quickly. I'd be in the city enjoying the anniversary festival right now. Well, it's not the worst turn of events. I got to take part in that fishing tournament the guild threw at least. Most irresponsible doctor I have ever known. Alrighty, I think before we head back to the city, there is one more thing we can take a look at. Back at the bar. What's this? I sense fish that need catching. Joking came up to me and insisted I take this novel a little while ago. If you ask me, he was being a little too shady about it. Wouldn't you know, he swiped some of my bait while I was off guard. Does this guy just mess around all day? Hey, I'm not a fan of books, so you want to take this off my hands? Another issue of the Back Alley Doctor. Should mean that we haven't missed any. Good. Come to think of it, a good pal of mine by the name of Estelle is in Crossbow Embracer Guild business. That gal knows her stuff, let me tell you. I challenged her to a match once and I was like a fish out of water. Uh-oh, crap, I just remembered that we left the guild unlocked and unattended. I'm gonna have to sprint back to the city as soon as this tournament's over. Alrighty, I think that's where we're gonna call today's episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode comes out. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.